Is it focused? Yeah, I think we're good. Hey guys, it's your boy, Jack, and I have a question for you. Well, I mean, sort of like a question, it's more of a super relatable thing. But you know those people that go way out of their way to try and be smart? Or actually, let me rephrase that. They don't try to be smart, but they simply just try to look and sound smart. Usually they'll use, stupidly big words that are completely unnecessary. Sometimes they'll throw in words to their sentences and stuff that are also completely unnecessary. Or whenever they're talking about a certain subject, they'll talk about it in the most complex way possible just to sound smart. There's also weird ways our society has grown to use certain terms that make the terms sound more important, but they really just aren't. Here is an example that this dude, he gives off a lot of good examples here.
Something else we have in common, flying on the airline and listening to the airline's announcements and trying to pretend to ourselves that the language they're using is really English. Doesn't seem like it to me. Whole thing starts when you get to the gate. First announcement. We would like to begin the boarding process. Extra word, process. Not necessary. Boarding is enough. We'd like to begin the boarding. Simple, tells the story. People add extra words when they want things to sound more important than they really are. Boarding process. Sounds important. It isn't. It's just a bunch of people getting on an airplane. People like to sound important. Weathermen on television talk about shower activity. Sounds more important than showers. I even heard one guy on CNN talk about a rain event. Swear to God. He said, Louisiana's expecting a rain event. I thought, holy shit, I hope I can get tickets to that. News people like to say police have responded to an emergency situation. No, they haven't. They've responded to an emergency. We know it's a situation. We would like to pre-board those passengers traveling with small children. But what about those passengers traveling with large children? Here's one they just made up. Near miss. When two planes almost collide, they call it a near miss. It's a near hit. A collision is a near miss. Look, they nearly missed.
I think his name is George Carlin. I saw this video not too long ago, and it's part of what inspired this video here. Please don't copyright me, dude. Please. I don't know, I find it's really funny to see things like this, but I think we all, at some points in our life, probably more than we think, do this. Sometimes it could be subconscious, sometimes it could be fully conscious. You're intentionally thinking,
let me use big words so that I think I'm big smart.
You know? So I am here on a forum, which I can't see, but okay. Anyways, I'm on Reddit, r/IamSoSmart, because there's a lot of good examples of people like this here. And I mean, honestly, a lot of them are actually pretty funny. So, there's this is the main one I always see. I mean, this one's kind of I feel like that's completely ironic, but that's still good thumbnail material.
Haha, I understood those science memes, bro. I did those back in 8th grade.
Yeah, this dude, he needs to chill. He's just flexing on everyone.
My mind is so crazy. I think a lot of stuff because I'm smart. I want to stop thinking so much, but I don't need psychology.
Dang, is this dude is he Thanos? Is he Iron Man?
You're not the only one cursed with knowledge.
Oh my gosh, I gotta zoom into this. Oh my glob. Okay. Remember Littlefoot? This is him now. Fooled yet?
Haha, funny meme, lol.
Doors.ov.perception. I think this is on Facebook too. What is that how they spell like and dislike? Does Facebook have dislikes? Never mind, I forgot I said that. If only I didn't know that fossil fuels come from dead plants, then I would have enjoyed this joke. Sad face. Only intellectuals can really understand what you're laughing at. Budget airline wants to remove all the seats from its planes and make passengers stand.
What's next? We gotta push the damn plane to build up speed on the runway?
I know, that's actually... Is that real? Are they actually wanting to remove seats? That seems like such a safety hazard. I don't know. But, this lad had a good response to this. Crispy shorts. Oh man, this is good.
It would be humanly impossible to push a plane fast enough to create a lift. Lift. Energy to carry force under wings to fly. Some people are so arrogant.
I know. Why is there so many irrigate people? We don't need no irrigate people out here. If you're irrigate, please leave through the irrigate. I'll leave now. Sorry. When the entire gym needs to know how smart you are too. Let's see, what would this dude do? El Glico. Oh, I can tell this dude is an intellectual just from that name. Just realized that while I was using my headphones, I've been yelling Jeopardy answers at the gym for the past 15 minutes. People on treadmills awkwardly listening to me scream Pitcairn Island, Melville, Japan, like I'm having a general knowledge seizure. Dang. You know you're smart when you're unleashing your intelligence at the gym. Look at this dude. What even is this? In 1790, Thursday, October, blah, blah, blah. I actually just lost scare. Okay. My brother emailed me $1 billion idea.
We need to buy a factory that make the robots to replace our workers and pocket the cash.
Dude, that's genius. Why has no one thought of that? I'm glad they haven't though, because that'd put a lot of workers out of business. That'd put a lot of people just out of their jobs. We can't let anyone see this idea. Freaking downvote that. That was deep, but real. We don't need to destroy planet in game. We are already doing it in real life. That was deep, but real. How to buy a car without getting ripped off? Called people dumb for not fixing their own cars. Dude. Wait, what?
I'm an ex-government, 23 years with 2 degrees and an IQ of 144. I have a beautiful mind. Not much slides by with my logic. If you were being funny, you are not. Immature, maybe?
Wow, it takes a smart man to work for the government. Let me guess, mailman. You have a what mind and what are 2 degrees? Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? Also, your IQ is 8, above plant life, so frick off, retard. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube.
You can't fix a 12-year-old mind. You are muted. Shh.
Oh my gosh. People like this are like, they're above us all. Heck, a lot of these like meme things, they're just a bunch of like big paragraphs. Apparently like intellectual people love writing big paragraphs about how smart they are. Stop flexing on us.
Stop.
Dude, like, dragons are mentioned in almost all cultures all across the world even before they had an interaction with each other, and you're telling me they don't exist?
Well, okay, honestly, I don't think this belongs in the I am so smart Reddit, but this dude has a point. Currently researching armor and exotechnology for a battlesuit. Unfortunately, I'm only 16. I wish I wasn't the only one of my kind, my generation. All my peers are lost. I am so smart. Meanwhile, am I funny? People still use that? Okay, yeah, so I'm starting, oh wait, this is the end of the Reddit, what? Okay, you guys need to like fill this Reddit up with some good stuff so I can come back to it, because man, it's kind of empty. Anyways though, if you have to like use big words or make things super complex when talking, you're either trying too hard or you really don't even fully understand what you're talking about. Because if you don't understand something, then you can't talk about it in a simpler way. If you do understand something, then obviously you know you'd be able to break it down into much more simpler terms, and yeah. But for all of you with IQ 999, I salute you, and I mean, I guess you keep doing you, alright? It's been your boy Noble. I just wanted to give my input, my 2.5 cents, and I'm out. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Peace.
I hope that was loud enough.